as I was talking about the Buddhist absorption of the Tantric principle or the Shaktic principle, we find the goddess or goddesses, they are becoming more and more important in the Buddhist philosophy as well as the cult.
Excuse me, sir. Do we find any influence of Shakti cult on Jainism as well?
It was there, but unlike Buddhism, where in the later part it becomes very, very predominant, Jains had a kind of a fleeting encounter with Shakti principle. For instance, in Khandagiri, Odisha, if you go through the caves, you find a particular cave where the figures of the jinas, they are given, 7 jinas, as well as in the lower panel, 7 goddesses, the quintessential Shaptamatrika, they are also found. Or in the same cave, there is a panel where the 24 Tirthakaras are there, then 24 kind of female consorts, they are also present. So, we find in this manner, some of the Indian goddesses, they were being absorbed in the Jain pantheon. Another very important instance that I will give. Earlier, the Jain religion was very dominant. In the earlier part of the Christian era, it was dominant in, say, Kalinga. In Balobhi, the second council takes place where the codification of the Jain canons were taking place. Then in Deccan as well as South. And many of the major South Indian kings, for instance, Pallava king, he was a Jain who was converted by a Nayanar, Shaivite saint poet, Appar, and then Samandar, another saint poet, very important one. He is converting the Pandyan king, who was a Jain earlier. So the Jains were there, but they could not face the onslaught of the resurgent Bhakti philosophy, at least what we find in South. And now they were all taking refuge in Karnataka, where the Western Gongos were a great votary of Jain philosophy. So they were shifting their location from the deep south, they were coming to the middle part of the South Indian peninsula. As well as we find that they were trying to now absorb some of the goddesses. For instance, Padmavati or Jain Ambika. Jain Ambika figure becomes very popular in West Bengal. And you find a many-headed hydra-faced Jina, and this god or the goddess behind him, they become a very important motif in the locality in West Bengal. There are many places. For instance, in Bardhaman there is a place called Ambika Kalna. So the place names also show that this figure, Ambika, which was adopted by the Jains, and Jains had a considerable presence in Bengal also, they were becoming very important. It may be because of the onslaught that they were facing from the resurgent bhakti that they were changing it. But I would say that unlike Buddhism, this encounter was much more fleeting in its nature. It did not change the basic tenet of the philosophy very much.